Talking.
Okay.
What do you want me to say? It's a podcast. Welcome to Gaijin Smash. White belt and Yamagata Sakurando. Are we ready? How you doing?
So, are we already recording?
Yeah, we're recording, but we're not actually on yet. No, this is the clap. Ready? Goes. Hey, it's a podcast, the Gaijin Smash podcast. We have no theme song.
Gaijin Smash!
Yeah.
We just have that.
Yes, we do have that. You have that.
I have that.
So, my name is Grin.
My name is Bryan.
I'm Anshan.
And my name's Tristan. Hello.
He's our special guest all the way from Germany and the UK.
Righto.
Righto. Alright, so we get the pleasure of your accent.
Oh yeah, I tried to do my best accent for you guys. So, but thank you for having me on the show.
Or do your worst accent. That would be funny too.
Oh,
I don't mind.
I'll try and do that, with a little potato. Potato. You probably go.
And to the person who complained that we had a bunch of Americans.
Oh, no,
Not
I
anymore.
don't complain that. No.
Wait. Somebody complained?
Yeah. Anshan's...
Yeah, one of my friends said, how come there's only Americans? So.
The reason why is because mostly only Americans are willing to do a podcast for an hour, sitting, drinking in front of a camera while people might be watching them make complete fools of themselves while they are drunk.
Including their mothers.
Including their mothers.
Yes.
Wow.
Who, by the way, was very impressed with our cleaning up our act. She counted on 3, and she's a teacher, or a retired teacher, but she still teaches piano. Yes.
So she was counting?
She was
I
kind of.
believe so. Yes.
Wow.
So first thing we gotta do before we start is
Ukon.
we gotta drink the Ukon.
We gotta drink the Yukon no Chikara, yes, to prevent a hangover.
All right.
But I
okay.
was hungover last week.
Yeah, well, you drank a lot. You were so
I
drunk
did.
on the
Well, I drank
podcast. That was,
afterwards, yeah.
it was like you're like, I just don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't remember that.
Mom.
I don't remember that.
Go on.
Yes. Okay.
Kampai.
Okay, Kampai,
Cheers.
Kampai.
Prost. No?
Prost.
The German.
Roast.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. It's good stuff. I like the Yukon no Chikara.
Yeah, it's good.
You know, the only German I know is I know 2 phrases.
Cool. Go on.
One is "Sprechen Sie Deutsch,"
Perfect.
and the other one is "Spretze deinen Beinen."
The last one was a bit unclear, but I sort of. You want to break my legs?
Spread your legs.
I spread your legs. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it kind of makes
Yeah,
sense.
you're not going to pick up many people saying, I want to break your legs.
Yeah, no.
But the first one was, pronunciation was top notch. So well done. Yeah.
Thank you. Yay! I got one right.
All I remember is from Hogan's Heroes. Does anyone remember that show?
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Well,
Sergeant Schultz. Yeah. That's.
Schultz. Yeah,
I'm dating myself here.
we were doing the Schultz before. Didn't
We were doing the Schultz before, yes. If you don't know what Schultz is in Germany, or among people who like to have fun in Germany, if you fart and everybody can hear it, you go Schultz, and everybody owes you a drink.
And if you do
You're
it,
the last person.
and the last person gets a smack on the shoulder, just to remind them to do Schultz.
We turned it into a drinking game. So if I say Schultz before he does, he owes me a drink, and if he said Schultz before I do, I owe him a drink, and we keep a running tally, and it's just it's a great game, I thought.
I think I'm winning though.
Do you fart first?
Doesn't matter if he farts first and I say Schultz, he owes me a drink. If I fart first and say Schultz, he owes me a drink.
But it all starts from a fart.
It all starts from a fart, and then you say Schultz.
Schultz.
But everybody has to hear
Schultz.
it.
Schultz.
You have to hear it.
Yeah.
You have to hear it.
it.
It has to be genuine.
How
Yeah.
about smell it?
Nope, it has to be. You have to hear it.
Well, there you go, like the Schultz thing. Yeah, we used to do that, when we were children, so to speak, and then sort of just told you that, and then we picked it up from there.
Yeah.
All right, we got to start this thing again. Not again, but what we got to do is we got to start this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because
The
I want to
drinks.
drink. Okay, so what I brought some cherry flavored wine spritzer foofy drink, and you get it in Japan. It's not something you probably have in the States or England or Germany.
It's also, I think it's also limited to a certain time of year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe so.
It says Yamagata Sakuranbo, so cherries from Yamagata Prefecture. And they're actually in season right now. They are only in season from May until about the middle of June, and then they're gone. So you can probably only get this drink between May and June. So
don't shake it.
Don't shake it?
Okay.
Why not? Is it
It's carbonated.
It is carbonated, huh?
Oh,
all right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
Let's try it.
Or kampai.
Kampai it is.
Kampai.
Prost. Prost. Oh wow, that's actually
It's
pretty
like
good.
candy, right?
Yeah, it's
Really
like
sweet,
cinnamon.
Amazing.
Really sweet.
Cinnamon,
Amazing.
I like it.
Really nice.
It tastes like if I was in my hometown, I'd get my ass kicked right now.
Yeah, probably.
Hey guys,
Drinking out of this bottle.
Or
I'm
you
from a very
rough neighborhood.
no, not rough neighborhood, but what do you say? Rural?
Rural neighborhood.
Rural would be, yes, a good word.
rural area.
Where yes, a rural area. Where,
So if you got
I'm from
caught,
Vermont.
if you got caught with this bottle in your neighborhood, you'd get your ass chuffed because you're a poofter.
That's not a bad English accent. You get that.
Wait. Was he doing an English accent?
He tried to, but you know, it was alright.
It was just all right.
This is all has lots to do with Japan. Well, the drink is from Japan,
So it was, yeah. pretty
unlike
nice.
my
It's like
beer
a-
last year.
That's the
Last
point.
week.
This is a Japanese drink, and food's what we got.
Yes.
We got these. What is this?
It's called a Genji pie, so it's like a palmier, only smaller. We have, this is actually, I thought it would be cool to bring this because it is a Niigata specialty,
I
which
brought
is where
that
we
the
are.
first episode.
Well, you didn't bring the wasabi flavor.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. You brought the regular flavor.
I think Grin brought
Wasabi
wasabi.
flavor.
I think it was the same color.
Was it?
Of course,
Same exact
I was
thing.
pretty drunk at the time.
I don't recall.
Same
So
exact thing.
if Grin brought the
Maybe.
same exact thing, I apologize.
You know
but
what?
this
That's fine because I love this stuff.
Yeah, it's
Wasabi
fine because
is
you love the stuff. So
delicious.
there is that. And I also brought, and I know we didn't bring this, this is Echigo, which is Niigata, Echigo Mochi Buta Jerky. So pork jerky, so soft pork jerky from here in Niigata with cracked pepper on it. Should be tasty.
Sweet.
Which one do you want to crack open first?
Oh wait. We
So
still
two
got.
more.
Oh, we still got two more, don't we? Yes.
What the heck is that?
Oh,
It's from 7-Eleven.
Maple Castella.
Maple Castella.
Oh,
It's
it's
little
sponge cake. Maple sponge cake.
But shaped like little cute animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I brought pumpkin Danish.
Hmm.
I've never seen pumpkin Danishes until I came to Japan. I guess in Arizona we don't do that kind of stuff. Maybe you've got it where you're from. I don't know, but yeah, I love this stuff. We're gonna chop this into 4. Who's gonna be the chopper?
I will be the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
I will get the chopper.
Come with me if you want to live.
I'll be
I'll
back.
be back. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Oh, and well, we have some news. New addition to the worst case scenario, which is the band name right now. Might change in like 10 minutes, but Grim, the bassist.
Grim.
Yeah, everyone calls you Grim because everyone that's Japanese thinks your name is Grim, and I don't want to explain that your name is actually Grin.
Oh jeez.
So I'm gonna call you Grim, Mr. Grim.
Don't call me Grim.
Grim.
He never says please when we're doing my check
Why should I?
because it's nice.
Do you want to sound good? I can make it sound like shit.
Well, do you want to sound good? You want to sound good? I would sound better. if I
Now that
wasn't
you're
so
talking about
depressed.
it, though, every time we do a podcast, at the beginning, and I hit that record button, I'm deathly afraid that we're gonna go through the entire hour of podcasting, and everything is gonna be crap, and I'm gonna be like, oh, hey guys, we gotta do the podcast again.
I like that because that means we can drink more. So what's the problem? It's a win-win.
Yeah. Oh, Tristan, you better explain that.
Okay, right. So we went up to the onsen. What was it called again?
Well, we were at the Tsunami Onsen at the Ryujin no Yu shrine, so the dragon god hot spring shrine.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And there is a place where you can cook onsen tamago, or boil an egg in hot spring water. And there was an old gentleman there cooking some, and he was kind enough to give Tristan 2 eggs, and this is one of the eggs.
I actually just wanted to know where the ashiyu was, like
The foot spa.
The foot spa, yeah. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, have some tamago, whatever." Yeah, I took it. Pretty nice. Sulfur rice a little bit.
Where's the other one?
Down there.
In your pants?
No, in my stomach. In my stomach. I was pointing.
Okay.
On account.
So
So
yeah,
that was
you
pretty
got a
delicious.
video of the hot spring that you're talking about, right, Bryan? You got a video coming up on Traveling on a Dime?
Oh, we have a different hot spring video coming up.
We didn't get any video of the egg cooking.
No, it was a little too dark, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We'll have to get that.
We'll have to get that another time, yeah. But if you want to talk about a hot spring, on Thursday, I think it was, we went up to Mount Chokai in Akita.
Mm-hmm.
And on our way up there, we stopped at the Senami Onsen in Yamagata. And that was a really pretty little town. There's the little river there, just inland from the sea. There's like one mountain between there and the ocean, and then there's this hotel tucked away on a riverbank and mountains above there. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous spot. And we shot an episode of Traveling on a Dime there. The footage is going to be forthcoming, but it's not ready yet.
I'll be looking forward to that, actually.
Yeah,
It's really
greatly
cool.
looking forward to that one.
What is it with you?
What?
He's feeding that sound again.
No, you see, when we do mic test, you don't speak very loud, but your normal voice is really loud.
I apologize. Are you going to check my mic right now? He's going to...
It's a podcast.
It's a podcast. It's a podcast, and we're learning. We're learning.
Did everyone else finish their pink drink?
No, I
No,
still
not
have
yet,
my
no.
pink drink. I
I want to start drinking the.
Have you finished yours already?
Oh yeah.
Well, I still have to
Wow.
finish my my Dr. Pepper rum.
No, it's time for the.
Yummy.
I actually brought a Japanese beer for a change, and I'd like to try it.
Go ahead and show us this Japanese beer.
Go
Okay,
ahead,
right,
first
right.
the Japanese beer. We'll get to it.
The Japanese beer.
This is a beer called White Belg. You might be able to see it. I don't know, but it's actually by Sapporo. I believe it's a seasonal drink. But Sapporo, the founder of Sapporo, actually was born across the street from my school in
was he?
Shibata. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, of course, that's the story. Might not be true. I might be not understanding what they were saying, or I just made it up. But I'm pretty sure that's the truth. But anyway, this is a White Belg, and it's a pale ale, but it's really cheap. It's 105 yen for a can, which in Japan is actually cheap. It's $1.05 basically, and it's actually
really
cheap. It's really cheap for a Japanese beer, which is usually about $2 to $3 for a can. A can.
Or more.
Or more, yeah. If it's the good stuff, if it's like malt.
Yeah. Which is what I bought. You want to hand me that Grand Kirin?
There you go. Grand Kirin.
This is really expensive, so I didn't get you guys one. Sorry.
Well, this was really well. I can't say that.
I got you this instead.
Thank you very much.
But I actually got everyone two.
Oh, nice. And how much?
That's very
And how
nice
much did you pay for that one? For the
It was this small little glass was $4, I think.
wow.
Yeah, it's actually cheaper at 7-Eleven.
No, I think it was $3.
Or at Save On.
It's like $3 something.
So something. Yeah.
I can't remember. I'm like, oh yeah, I like this, and I picked it up, and I saw that it was expensive, but I wasn't paying attention to the price. Should I be? I mean, I don't even remember how much this was. Wait, this was a $1.80.
$1.80. So.
$1.80.
And it's actually pretty good for a
good.
pink drink. It's pretty good. And now I think I'm going to try this, and then you guys, when you're done your pink drinks, you can try it and let me know how it is.
Definitely.
So yeah, you were talking about the band thing. So I'm
the band thing. Yes, he's officially joined GACT, which is the new name. Yeah, GACT.
Is that the name of it right now?
Right now.
Okay.
But
GACT.
worst case scenario, GACT. Supertramp, all one word. Or 2 words, right? So the original Supertramp is 2 words. 1 word?
I don't know.
Why don't we just call it WTF or something like that?
I'm sure that's been used.
Why don't you call it GJS?
No, unlike Supertramp, I'm sure that's been used.
Supertramp.
Supertramp, yeah.
GJS.
With a hyphen.
Oh,
Super
good
hyphen
game?
tramp.
Like GG.
No, I said GJS.
Oh, I have no idea what that is.
Gaijin
But
Smash.
we're going to debut at the open mic in Furumachi on June 2nd for about 10 minutes. You should probably take a break at that time. It's a good time to go smoking when we go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My fingers hurt.
Because do they?
Yeah, from last night. We practiced for
as
a
long as
while.
your ears don't hurt, I guess that's better.
Yeah, they're not bleeding anymore.
Yeah, nice. Excellent.
They stopped bleeding about
Oh,
an
this
hour
is why you
after.
gave us a hard time here with the mic checking.
Yeah.
I can't hear you guys. Speak up.
Yeah, we were pretty loud, and I heard about it. But yeah,
You heard about it?
Yeah, upstairs.
there's someone upstairs that had to work at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and we finished at like 3 or 3:30
Wow.
or something like that.
The third guy was Eric. What's his name?
Eric. It's Shovel.
Shovel.
He's actually German, ethnically German.
Who? Shovel?
Shaburu. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's I can't pronounce it.
I don't know.
Schultz.
He's Shovel.
Shovel. Okay, Shovel.
Yeah.
Nice name, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice name.
But we finished and we ended up in the bar area just chatting for hours and hours and hours, making jokes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of funny stuff. We got some material that we should probably...
That should have been another podcast.
Yeah, no kidding. That was great.
Just film ourselves. Just wear those cameras, those...
GoPro.
Get a GoPro.
Yeah.
I've got to get a GoPro for all the stuff I do with traveling on a dime, because this last trip that we went up to Mount Chokai, there was still 3-4 meters of snow in places, and I hiked up the mountain and came down like 3 or 4 or 5 times on my snowboard, and it was still... I was actually in a t-shirt and shorts when I did it.
Yeah, that was kind of awesome. yeah. But you were holding your camera. So
I was holding my camera. I had my camera on the little
GoPro thing.
My traveling on a dime GoPro. You see, I don't have much budget for traveling on a dime.
You
but
have
I'm
no
not
budget.
That's correct.
You made a total of $2.50.
Yeah.
I've made a total of $2.50 and spent probably...
Wow.
I normally pay for the stuff, don't I? I'm the one, I'm the sort of producer,
I've probably spent...
you have your own producer?
Yeah. Me?
Wow.
No,
And you?
I'll give you the money, though. No.
Yeah, you do. You give me some money.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, but mostly I'm my own producer and I just go and do it.
No, I love your videos anyway. So.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. If you haven't seen his videos, this guy, he's the good-looking one. His videos are traveling on a dime. You can find them on the YouTube channel Grinning Studios, and hopefully we're gonna do a news type Japan
we want to do something
funny
awesome.
videos.
I don't know if they'll be funny, but they'll be videos.
There'll be videos.
They won't be funny
newsy.
at first. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out one step at a
They'll
time.
be newsy and our take on the news, which might actually be kind of funny
or it might be terrible.
Frustrating.
Well, speaking of people's takes, Anchan and Steve and me, we all are domestic Gaijin. We all live here in Japan, but Tristan has never lived in Japan, but he comes on vacation here because it's his favorite country in the world to come vacationing in. And you've heard us talk about our take a little bit on why we like Japan, but Tristan, being just the tourist, I'm a tourist.
I'm a tourist. I've got a tourist visa. So,
just the tourist.
I can't really call myself anything
Why?
Else. Why? Well, just I think random Japanese kindness is like the thing for me, and just like the people are so nice. So when we went out to the local, I just happened to sort of chat with a few Japanese people from a store. So I had a bowl of something, and we then went out, and they took me with them to like a local restaurant, and they just paid for all the bills, even for him as well. It was so incredibly friendly. But there are many more reasons why you should probably come to Japan anyway. But this is probably one of the things I really enjoy about it. Just the random kindness. But I'm not sure. I mean, you guys sort of saw the other side as well. I'm just only here for my 4th time, and it's been only 2 weeks at a time.
Well, it rubs off on us too, because we're pretty. Yeah. We get the same thing from other foreigners who have lived in Japan for a long time.
Everyone seems to become nice in Japan,
or giving, or charitable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How do you? I mean, it's like
but it's a great country to be hosted in.
Yeah.
They really the hosts they're superb.
Yeah.
No, I love in particular. I love the sense of. This isn't my things, so I'm not going to mess with it. Or, this is falling on the ground, let me put it...
Unless it's a bicycle.
Unless it's a bicycle. Yes, unless you have a bicycle, nothing you leave unattended. Umbrella or bicycle. So long as it is not an umbrella or bicycle, things will not be stolen. Like, I can go into Starbucks or a cafe, anywhere in Japan, even the middle of Tokyo, put a laptop and an iPhone and whatever else have you on the table... Turn my back, go use the bathroom, go order food, be in line for 10, 15 minutes, come back. It'll still be there. Nobody will mess with it.
True.
Nobody will mess with it, and that's one of the best things about Japan. Now, I have to say, I'm very tempted to borrow the cars that are left with their keys in the ignition running in the convenience store, and the next person who does that with a Maserati, oh dear, that might be one.
Or that
too
Ferrari that rolled into town in this area not too long ago. No, it wasn't a Ferrari. It was a Lamborghini.
No,
sorry.
that
Lamborghini, really?
Yeah, it was a Countach.
Went right by my
LP 5000 Countach.
yeah,
I could
really.
tell from the photo. LP
It was all
5000
green. It was
Countach.
on this flatbed, and they had lights all over. Did you see the picture? I posted it.
But I actually didn't see the picture.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
really
well,
cool
this
car.
might have been before we came here. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, that's a really freaking cool car.
it was surprising. I mean, who in this area has that kind of money? I don't know.
Well, it was on a flatbed, right?
Yeah.
So it probably wasn't from this area.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was heading towards Yamagata,
Yeah.
but if they were going to Yamagata, they would have taken the highway.
Unless they wanted to show off their Lamborghini.
Or the shipping company is saving money by not paying the freeway toll.
No, it's free from here to
It's
Yamagata.
It's free from north of from Nakajo, but you'd have to be. The only way you'd be able to use that is if you were getting on the Arakawa Tainai interchange. But you said it was south of the Highway 113 and Highway 7 intersection, wasn't it?
Well, you know where I live, right?
Yeah, I do know where you
You
live.
know that Lawson?
Yeah, yeah.
It was right in front of the Lawson. They were heading.
They were heading north.
I guess that's north. Is that north?
That's north.
That's
Were they
north.
heading toward Murakami?
No, they were heading towards Yamagata.
Oh, okay. So they headed inland on the 113.
Yes, which doesn't make sense. I don't think they would go that way.
Okay, either they were taking well that makes perfect sense if the rental company or the transportation
them
company was
stutter,
trying to save. Yes, I've had something to drink. This is what happens. If the transportation company was saving money on tolls, they would have to go that way because there's no way they'd be able to.
And now everyone knows about the highway system in Niigata.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the
traffic,
highway
Japan.
system.
traffic news done.
Traffic news.
Yes, traffic news done.
Speaking of highways in Japan, I mean we all drive, and so we
Yep.
and you've
I've
been with
driven
him.
last year in Okinawa. So.
Yeah, so if you take the highway in Japan, it's expensive.
It's really expensive.
It can be. If you have an ETC card, you can get a 50%
I don't know if
discount.
that. I
It's
think
not
they stopped
50%.
that. Yeah, I think it's like 20% now, right?
Yeah, it's like
They changed it.
I just checked it this morning. We were looking at going from Niigata up to Aomori, and with the regular fare, it's 9,990 yen. With the ETC card, it's 5,000 yen. That's a function of
Really?
a 50% discount.
Is it
So-
only weekends though?
Usually, the weekend is going to be
nobody
a more.
knows what this is. So an ETC is basically a little device you put in your car that when you come to the toll booth, it reads it, through Wi-Fi or something like that, or radio waves, and opens up the gates and
Charges
Debits,
you.
debits,
Charge your
debits
credit card
money
or
to your
whatever.
credit card or your bank
Your bank
account.
account,
I am
right.
applying for one right now. I haven't heard back.
the
yet.
unit
With your
itself
car?
is like 100.
Yeah, I
Will it
have
fit?
it. That's a good question. I'm gonna have to see.
It's like this big, man.
I know. It's as you said, a skateboard with an engine on it.
Yeah, skateboard.
But that's probably why it's so much fun.
Yeah.
The K car's the way to go. Your not
my
bug,
van,
your
yeah.
bus, your
Bug bus.
your
Yeah, bug
VW bus van
Yeah.
is pretty cool. I
Yeah,
like that thing.
it's small, but it fits a lot of stuff. You'd be surprised. I moved everything here in it.
It's a good thing you have that because it'd be a pain in the ass to take all the equipment for the open mic night.
Yeah, I think. Well, most I think they have it there, but so that's another plug for the open mic night. If you're in Japan for some reason,
And it's
Come to
run by
Niigata.
Marco Terzin. Right?
yeah, he's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's been running. I was actually in the very first open mic night.
Oh, were
the
you?
original guy was Martin, right?
The
Martin
Dan Busso.
Oh, Dan Busso.
Dan Busso was the original. Because I remember he was working at my school at the time, or living at my school at the time, and I said I want to do an open mic, and I was like, oh yeah, because I used to run them in America at the college I worked at. So
Oh wow.
he did it, and I played. There was like 3 people.
I was
to perform,
surprised
yeah.
no one else does it. I mean, in Niigata, in Tokyo, you find open
Yeah,
mic
there's
places all over the
There
place.
is one other in Niigata. There's another place that does it. Eric, we were looking online for videos of the open mic night, and there's another one in Niigata. And I plan on doing some here.
Is it in Niigata City or is it elsewhere?
It's in Niigata City.
Is
I
it?
forgot. Yeah, when Eric wants to be a guest, he'll probably be a guest in a couple weeks. But
Yeah, when you open this place, if you ever get to open this place, it's
I'm
gonna
not
change
doing
a
when
lot.
he gets to open this place, not if, when.
I can imagine these walls coming down.
that's the plan. But that costs money, and I'm a terrible.
Businessman.
Yeah. So, yeah, the walls are gonna stay for now.
Yeah, well, it makes things private.
Yeah.
It makes
quite
things nice
though.
and private. There'll be lots
Why
of.
is that nice?
I don't know. I don't know. But the back end, there's another part to this where the darts are and the band equipment is. So that's pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, like a VIP room.
There you go.
Ooh.
There you go.
But
Yeah,
if
only the high-end clientele will come in here.
Yeah, but if you got a band or something back in there, you know,
Us?
people in here, I guess it's sanctioned also. They
Can't
wouldn't
see it. I want to put a window here.
a window. That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
No, like a big window, yeah. Which would be kind of cool.
So you can see
still
the
look in.
you can see the drummer picking his nose
If you
during
want,
the
yes.
you know. Or me if I'm playing.
You pick your nose and play.
It's
Because
I'm
that's
That's
We
really
pick
difficult.
something.
that's talent.
pretty with my tongue. With my tongue.
Ooh.
Is your
Yeah,
tongue long enough, Steve?
I'll never tell.
Shall be a secret.
Only she knows.
I don't want to see it, Brian. No.
So I got a couple news pieces that I want to talk about.
Okay.
What the hell was the first one?
Good question.
You guys don't read the stuff that I post.
I've been busy running around with this guy.
I probably did, but I don't remember what I read.
Man, you guys are horrible. even my own
Mother?
teammates, co-hosts,
The co-hosts aren't
won't
paying attention
read
to what's
the
going
stuff.
on.
Then
I
I-
read it, usually at least the headlines,
the headlines.
before I like it.
If you like it.
Yeah, if I like it. I read your comment today.
In my comment?
Yeah, your comment, like the bass comment, playing bass. I
Oh,
never thought
yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Like playing bass, yeah.
Yeah, and you commented on my comment.
Yes.
First one is, there's a video. This happens a lot.
Speaking the Japanese.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
speaking Japanese.
Right.
That was okay. I did read that.
Oh, you mean
Remember.
you mean when you go up to somebody who is Japanese and speak to them in Japanese and they tell you, "I'm sorry, I don't speak English. I
Yes,
don't speak
yes.
English."
Yes,
Yeah,
that's exactly it.
That I hate. I hate it when that. It's funny. It's
Okay,
still
raise your
annoying.
hand if that's happened to you.
Not yet,
You
no.
don't speak
Not yet.
much Japanese?
Well, there
日本
was-
語話すことできますかトリストンデモンストレーションすればいいですね。
紹介する今には、私はトリスタンですね。28歳、私はドイツ人ですでもイギリスに住んでいる、そういうことがペラペラ喋ってだと思う
Very
ね。
nice. Yeah, pretty
少
good.
し少し。
Just a little bit, but peta peta.
上
is
手
kinda
上手上手でねよ。
上手でねえね。
貴様。
お前、サモと呼ぶな。
Like, been studying a lot.
臭いな。ねえ、シュルツ。
kind of colorful language. My mother would not approve of if she spoke Japanese.
You don't have to explain it. Now she's going to watch this and she's going to be like, which one of those words was a bad word? What was it?
We'll put this in. We'll put some links at the bottom too. But anyway,
Oh yeah, true, yeah. We'll have to
So
sort of
there
the
was a
boxes.
video. There was a video about this, and there was a bunch of foreigners and one Japanese-looking lady, and the Japanese waitress comes up to the table, looks at them, then looks at the Japanese-looking lady and says, asks them what they want to order in Japanese. And she looks up at the waitress and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm American. I don't speak Japanese." And all the other guys are like, well, "Yeah," they're speaking in Japanese. They're like, "We can speak Japanese just fine, so it'll be all right." And she's like, "Should I just get them some hamburgers or something?" She's like,
was this a joke?
"Yeah, it's totally a joke."
Put on, right?
Yeah. It's a total joke, but it's like it's over exaggerated about how it is. But honestly, I've had similar situations.
I had actually a very similar situation where the girl actually got put off. She was angry at the old man that I was talking to. So we're checking into a hotel. I used to bring students from Montserrat College of Art. I used to bring them here back and forth every year. And it was one of the trips. It was one of the last ones. And I spoke Japanese pretty well at the time. When I started to speak Japanese fairly well, like functionally. And I'm speaking to the guy, and he refuses to look at me. And anytime I say something, he'd look at her. And she's ethnically Japanese, but speaks absolutely no Japanese at all. And she would answer him in English, and he would go, and he'd understand for some reason. And this was going on, and she's like, and he kept looking at her and talking to her, looking at her, and she's like, "I'm not speaking Japanese. He's speaking Japanese. Don't look at me." And he just kept smiling and going on, and then I was just trying to translate it, and nothing. He just refused to look at me. It was like he understood everything when he saw her face.
maybe he wanted to.
It's like I don't know what that is.
It's really weird.
It's not like everybody that we speak to in Japanese is like this. Just some people.
You get free eggs, you know.
Yeah. That's the other thing. I mean, there's the funny side of Japan when they refuse to talk to you because they have no idea that you're speaking Japanese for some reason, or
there's the guys that give you boiled eggs.
For free.
But what about drinking, right? You're out drinking, and then some old guy comes up to you, and he's been looking at you the whole night. And this is not he's not, whatever, it's not like that kind of way. But anyway, so they're looking at you all night, and then they come over and they say, where are you from? They're
Where from?
Yeah, and then
America.
They say, try this, and then all of a sudden, and I've been drinking like all night. My bill was already like probably $70 or $80 at this point. And this guy comes over and he's like, and he starts, and I was about to leave, but he starts buying me drinks. We're drinking sake, and then we're drinking this and that. And he's talking to me, and I'm ready to pay my bill. I'm like, crap, So then the bill comes, and he's like, he's ready to leave, so he leaves. So I'm like, crap.
Whoa.
He's and then the guy that's running the snack comes over with a bottle, a bottle keep. Which a bottle keep is when they give you a bottle and you write your name on it and you keep it. A snack, they do it, and you should drink that bottle and it's free.
Well, it's not. You got to pay for the bottle.
You pay for the bottle, right? So he bought me the most expensive whiskey at the place, and I thought I was good. Why is he having this? He paid my entire bill.
Wow.
And he bought me the bottle for the next
I already explained this in the first episode. This is the senpai syndrome.
It's the senpai syndrome, but it was just
wow.
Yeah, but it's amazing. Like it happens all the time too. So you see these guys, and sometimes they're not older than you necessarily, because I'm pretty much older than all of you guys put together. But they're not older than you. They're younger, but you're a foreigner and they want to host you, so they pay for everything. And I've been taken to kabakuras.
Oh yeah,
kabakura. I mean. I went to ramen one day, and I had no money. I had enough for ramen. And this guy comes in the ramen shop, and he wants to go to Kabakura, and his friend and him are arguing about it. And then he looks at me, and his friend leaves. His friend's, I'm not going. And then so his friend leaves, and he looks at me. He's like, "You want to go to Kabakura?" He's like, "Kabakura? You know Kabakura?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Let's go." I was like, "I have no money." He's like, "Okay, come on." So it's like we spent like 3 or 4 hours there. He paid for everything. It was probably a $700 bill. Like ridiculous.
Wow.
It was a blast. I mean, when you're not paying for a kabakura, it's
great, right?
It's awesome. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, you're drinking, and these girls. Like the kabakura system is actually, it's really well done. It's just really expensive. I mean, it's not like a sexual thing. It's where they treat you like you're the coolest guy on the planet. And I can understand the attraction to it. It's better. It can be better than sex for some people, I suppose.
Yeah, just to have a bunch of girls, or even one really good-looking girl fawning over you, you're awesome, filling up your drink,
they
lighting your cigarettes.
Drink, when you come back from the bathroom because you've been drinking all night, they give you a towel and they wait for you at the thing. It's just awesome. And then when you leave, they're like, goodbye, and they come out of the place for you, and they're like, and you really feel like they care. And then they go back and they do it to some other guy, but but it's
and
that
people
awesome.
these businessmen get their rocks off of that.
It's enough.
Well, mostly usually.
Usually
in Japan, prostitution is illegal.
It's illegal, but
they still do. Massages are legal.
Yeah, massages are legal. But
massage, a happy end or what? Would you have to order him?
Yeah, I've never been, but
I don't know.
Although I have been drinking with massage girls. There used to be a bunch of women from China who worked in Shimichi, which is the drinking area. It's like an old time drinking area in Shibata. And every day I would walk past, hammered, after drinking and playing darts. And I had no money, of course. And they would be like, massage? Oni-chan, massage? And of course I have no money. I'm like, nah, I have no money. And they start like, 1,000 yen. And they're like, I have no money. It's like, 3,000 yen, which is 3,000. They go from $100 to $30.
Wow.
Like, it's tempting, but I gotta go. I don't want it. And I don't want a massage. I don't like when people touch me unless I'm dating them, which I guess technically is you pay for the date. But anyway. So finally,
legal
I
prostitution.
actually had money. I actually had money. No, they're not like that. I mean,
I mean dating.
Yeah. But anyway, so I actually had a lot of money. So for some reason, it was one of those rare times when I hadn't drank it all away. But anyway, I'm walking home, and the massage ladies, like 3 or 4 of them, it's raining, and it's cold. So they were like, massage? I'm like, I don't want a massage. I said, but I want a drink. And I said, and I pointed to one. I said, how much? How much for drinking together? And they said, well, we have to go into the massage room. I was like, that's whatever. So I went in with them, and there's 3 of them. And we're sitting at the table, and they're like, massaging, like, and there's like, they're telling their course, whatever it is. They have, the oil massage, whatever. And I was like, no. I want a drink. I just want to drink. And they said, well, okay. So
go on.
So yeah, so they said okay, and I said, well, okay. So I sent one of them to the liquor store, to the not liquor store, but to the convenience store to buy whiskey. She goes and buys whiskey, and I'm drinking with these 3 massage girls, and I have to pay for this all.
You had to pay for it?
Yeah, I had to pay. I paid them. I paid for the massage and for the massage, but I didn't get one. It was like 3,000 yen for each girl, because they had dropped their price down, because they had no customers. No one was out, and most of the places were closing because it was late and. So they had to keep I don't know, I'm sure they have like a cap where they have to get a certain amount of customers or whatever before they can go home. So we're drinking, and they were telling about their lives. They have kids. They have, like they're supporting people back in China or whatever. And it was really cool. But the next day, I was talking about, like, I don't have time to cook and everything. I was living alone at the time. I was single. The next day, there was a care package from them. I don't remember going home because I was drinking whiskey, but apparently I got home and they helped me or something. But the next day, they had gone shopping for me. They made me gyoza.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was all frozen. They had like instructions in. Like,
what's a gyoza?
Gyoza is a dumpling. It's yeah, so that's right.
It's like
a dough. It's a very thin dough, and it's stuffed with vegetables and usually
Chinese, and meat and whatnot.
It goes great with ramen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they had like gyoza, like a ton of gyoza. I ate for like a week and a half just on the stuff that they made me. They made me like fried rice. It was all in like this nice Tupperware that they had just bought.
Wow.
Yeah, cool. This was all for that one night. I mean, the money I spent on them, I more than made up for.
Well, that's a totally different experience that you might find like in Tokyo or
exactly. Yeah.
Where even just walking down the street in one of those areas, you get assaulted by people who are like, fucky.
Oh yeah.
You want sex?
Well, even those people though, they're not like they'll tell you what they have to offer, but if you're not interested, some of them won't put pressure on you to come do it. They'll tell you, "Oh, you want to get out? The exit is back that way."
Unless you're in an area where there's like a holiday or something like that, and there's not very many people there, and they're desperate.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I don't know if you've been to like Shinjuku.
I've been. This was Kabukicho.
Yeah, Kabukicho.
This was Kabukicho.
Well, no, because there's a lot of people in that area. But there are certain areas of Shinjuku where there's not a lot of people, but they still have these services there. And so these guys that are in those areas, they're pressured by the Yakuzas to bring in the customers. And so they have to bring in those customers. And they follow you around. I had this one guy who was following me around for like, I don't know, half a mile.
Wow.
You want, what do you want? You don't want sex? What do you want? I can help you find what you want. I'm like, I just want to go home. And he was like, well, we got bars and you drinking and real good prices and beautiful girls. You want a titty bar? How about a titty bar? You want to have sex, full-on sex? We can do that too. It's like, leave me alone.
Not with you, man. You're fucking.
Well, that happened to me actually. I thought the guy was talking. I didn't speak any Japanese at the time. It was my first time in Japan.
Oh, this guy was speaking English.
Really? This guy came up to me too. It was like, you sex. And I thought he was talking. I thought he meant me and him. So I was like, no way, man. I was like, no, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. And this is the day I learned the word saite. Because there were 2 other like younger guys in suits, right? And I was like, no, dude, I don't go that way. I'm sorry. I don't need that. I don't, because I didn't know it was like he was offering sex with like actual girls. I thought it was like him. So and he's doing like things like. He's doing all this stuff, so he's making these gestures of what they can do, but I didn't understand. Like for some reason, I'm pretty naive. I'm from Vermont, so I actually thought he was like it was me and him. I was like, Japan's a weird place. So I ended up walking away, and I heard these guys going "Saite," these younger guys, and I didn't know what that meant, so I smiled at him, and but it means like that's terrible.
You're the worst.
It's like the worst.
The worst.
And I was like,
were they talking about you, or were they talking about
me? I think they were talking about me. The way they were looking at me, I'm like, "Saite," I was like, I guess offended them for. I think they might have understood the fact that I thought he was talking. You know, I don't know, but
Well, was it at you, or were they doing it at him because maybe he was doing the wrong?
but I don't know. But I was just like, I was looking for a ramen place, and I'd gotten little lost at this point, obviously, and I went into the wrong area. But it's really flashy, like those areas.
Yeah.
But then, as you look around, and as I'm leaving, right, I'm walking away, and I start noticing, because I'm looking up for ramen, you know, the hiragana or katakana for ramen, and I'm looking up, and then I start looking down towards the street level as I'm walking away and running away from this guy who I think wants to, you know, do not, you know,
Fuck you.
yeah, and
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. But anyway, so I'm walking away, and I start noticing like all these pictures of girls naked without clothes.
Wait. They
And you
have
were looking
pictures
for a ramen
completely
place.
naked?
Not completely naked, because there's the mosaic thing, right?
Yeah.
They have
It's
the
like
laws.
crazy. Yeah, they have laws, but you know they're topless. I mean, full on boobies, which is you know fine with me. And I'm like, so I'm running away. Oh,
Did you see the really good-looking boys one?
No.
They got basically the same thing for people who like boys.
Like apparently that guy did.
Apparently. Yeah, I mean, I used to, when I first came into Japan, I was at Tokorozawa, and I used to take the train into Shinjuku a lot because there's nothing in Tokorozawa, and I would just walk the streets because the train line would stop early. I would have drank too much, like, shit, I missed the last train.
Which one? The SA?
Yeah.
And then I would
There you go.
walk around, just walk the city. You know, I walk from Shinjuku to
Minababashi.
Sure. You know, I walked from what the hell is that place? Seibu, Shinjuku, Seibu. There's another Seibu line that goes to. I can't remember. I actually walked back to Tokorozawa once from this place. Yeah.
How many kilometers is that? 20?
I don't know, dude. It took all night.
Dang.
Well, I think I got home like at
That's awesome.
2 p.m. the next day.
Wow.
And I just went to bed because I hadn't slept the entire night. I was just out partying. My feet were swollen for like. Anyways, there's this one guy who's big, huge, horn-rimmed glasses, right? And he comes up to me and he's like, "What do you want?" And you know, do you want to find a girl? Do you want a titty bar? Are you looking for guys? I'm like, what? He's like, well, what do you want? I can help you find it. I'm like, I want to talk to you about this thing that you're talking. His English was really good. It's like, so tell me about this, what you're doing. And you know, these guys are like, they're basically owned by the yaks, and what they do is the kabakuras and the sex shops and the massage parlors and the titty bars and whatnot. They are extorted by the yaks for money. In return, they get protection, and they get these people walking around bringing customers into their parlors. And so his job, being that he was a lackey of the yaks, was to bring people into the shops of that area, whatever shop. It could be any shop. So his job was to find people for ramen shops, to find people for sushi shops, kabakuras, sex shops, massage parlors, whatever.
Wow.
You know, and he was in that area. And so that's how they, and yeah, they have gay sections. I don't know if he thought I was gay or what, because I was like, no, I don't want that. When he was like, you want sex?
They're you know.
I'm just sort of,
They're covering
I just
their
want to
bias.
tick
They're
every
covering
box.
their
I'm
bias.
unbiased. It's like, well, you look like a customer, and you look like you're looking for something. It's like,
Could you show me how to get home?
yeah. Well, I'm just kind of, you know, waiting for the next train to come, deciding whether or not I should walk to the next train station or what. So, yeah, I kind of look like a lost person walking through the streets to the next train station, so I can understand why he targeted me. But it was really interesting to talk to him. I actually bought him a few beers. He took me to a ramen shop. He's like, this is the place you want to go. Helps me out, too.
Really?
It makes it look like I'm doing my job. And plus, the owner doesn't mind me eating here.
Really? Yeah, because a lot of times they.
Yeah, they have to bring the customer in and get the out as quick as possible. So took him to a ramen shop, bought him a beer, and just like he took a break and talked to me for about 30 minutes, and then he had to go. So that was pretty interesting, the seedy scenes of the back end of the economy and nighttime Shinjuku.
Well, I had an argument with a Yakuza, a relatively high level, I think, in Shibata, right? Because
what are you, crazy?
Yeah, no, well, yes, because I'm American. I'm stupid. I mean, it's.
Go on.
I mean, yeah. So see, so I said it. I called myself that.
It doesn't really happen that often.
You say yourself is stupid.
Yeah. Okay. So I can. Okay, I didn't break the rules. Good. But anyway, yeah, I was driving my girlfriend at the time to her job at a Kawakura, and there was this limousine in the middle of the street, talking to some guy on the street, one of the guys that you're talking about. And they were talking, and they're just, casually talking, it seems like. So I'm driving her, and she's worried about being late because she was always late. One of the reasons why we're not together anymore. But that, and I was a lousy boyfriend. But so that
go on.
That aside, yeah. So anyway, so I start beeping at the guy. It's like, move your. And, I was starting to say stuff my mother wouldn't appreciate. It's like, because she was freaking out, I'm freaking out. So the guy, him and this other guy get out, start to get out of the car, and then they see they looked at me and they're like, oh crap, because they can't argue with me in English. So they just got back in the car and they actually moved it. But they gave me a dirty look on the way by, right? Then a couple days later, I see them at the snack that I went to, that the guy bought me all those drinks, right? So I sat down next to him. Because I still, at this point, I didn't know they were Yakuza. So I sit next to him and I'm talking to him, and I was like, it's a really nice car. And he's like, it's good. And he's like, yeah, it's a limousine. I said, but why are you driving it? I was like, why are you driving a limousine? If it's your car, because I asked him if it was his car. I said, if it's your car, if you have a driver, you sit in the back. So we're having this argument. It's like, why, if I have this great car, why would I want to sit in the back? I want to drive it. It's like, no. A limousine is not a car you drive. It's a car you hire a driver to drive you in. So you didn't understand the concept. I understand what he's saying, because I'd much rather drive it. But anyway, then we started talking about the day before. And I was like, why didn't you get angry at me? I was like, why didn't you do it? He's like, I didn't think you spoke Japanese, so.
Well, where's the argument? You said you were in an argument with him.
No, that was the argument. About the argument.
It's not an argument. He just looked at you like, oh.
No. The argument was about driving the car versus sitting in the back.
Oh.
So it wasn't like a fisticuffs argument, but it started out. It could have been an argument. Go on. I'm going on. But anyway, but I had an argument with him about that.
I wouldn't call that an argument. I'd call that a debate.
Okay, a debate. Yeah, it's much more.
Which you probably Gaijin smashed your way through.
I got you, exactly. But it would have been. I mean, normally people wouldn't talk to him that way. And he respected my broken Japanese, and he respected the fact that I sat next to him. I mean, I think there's a lot of respect with the Yakuza.
Well, the Yakuza don't want to cause a scene. And
they don't. Yeah.
The last thing they need is, to be in the news that they beat up some foreign, person, tourist or something.
But had I been Japanese, and he said this, had you been Japanese, you were done.
Yeah. You had some broken legs or something like that.
And but I have been punched.
You've been punched?
I got punched. I got punched.
But not your girlfriend did it. Or?
No, that happens daily.
Domestic violence.
That happens daily, but I deserve it. So it doesn't matter yet. But yeah, so I broke up a fight.
Oh. Wow.
I broke up a fight. There was these two big guys.
Go on.
No, there's
I'm gonna have to say go on a lot because that's pretty go on-ish.
Well, no, there's this little old guy, and there's two bigger guys that were like. So I'm just trying to protect them because they were like really roughing the guy up, and they threw him against the wall, and I was like, stop it, and I came in out of their sight, so I got punched. I was like, whoa. But there was this old guy, another old guy from a ramen shop, who came out of his thing, didn't say a word, had his arms like this, and the two guys turned-tailed and ran. So then I turned around to see if the old guy was okay. He was gone.
What? Wow.
It's just like everyone just disappeared. It was like cockroaches. It's like you turn the light on. This guy, I don't know who he was, but he scared me too. I was about ready to run, but he just he didn't say a word the whole time. Just looked at everything, checked out the situation because it was getting pretty loud.
It's probably a ninja.
Yeah, I think he was connected.
Yeah.
I think he was connected. I probably should have looked at his pinkies, but you know.
Now the thing about okay,
Those pinkies, his ring fingers.
What does that mean?
I think the pinkies are when they retire, right?
No. It's the ring finger. If you join the Yakuza, depending upon what level you are, but they cut off your ring finger. They cut off this finger. If
You're married to the Yakuza.
You're married to the Yakuza. Is basically what that symbolizes.
But also, if you're in the yaks, if you're a yak and you mess up, they'll take off a knuckle. You mess up again, they'll take off another knuckle. Yeah. And they start with the pinky.
Exactly,
so if you see a guy with a missing tip of the pinky or something like that, it means he fucked up.
Yeah. Well, there was the guy that I talked to. There was another guy who was in Yokohama, who had a ramen shop, and he was missing his pinky, and that wasn't he wasn't missing his pinky because he messed up. He was missing his pinky because he retired. That's what he told me anyway.
Oh.
Of course, he could have been lying because it was, he was a ramen shop owner, really, really hot daughter, which is why I was there.
That could have been like the mess thing up, like his like, okay, exactly. You want to leave, you have to leave.
Yeah. Which is So they cut off, but he was missing it was up to this knuckle.
Wow.
Yeah. And he said he had to do it himself, and he was demonstrating.
Wow.
So he gets his knife and he goes like this. He got a carrot, a small carrot, and puts it where his finger was, and he goes. It was very graphic, and very, very, very good description. But it's English. So the one thing, a lot of the Yakuza speak English really well.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do. They seem to. Well, like I said, I lived in Chiba, Kisaju, and that's where it seems like some of the bigger Yakuzas like to have their summer homes or whatever. But every time I would go to a bar, did I tell you about the bar scenes?
Yeah, you did tell me about the bar scenes, yeah.
It was like, I couldn't not be seen by a yak who, once they did see me, they're like, oh, you're coming over here, you sit down, we'll buy you drinks, you entertain us, type of thing. And that happened a lot. I want to go back real quick about, the scene, the Kabukido, not specifically the Kabukido scene, but the fact that they have that kind of stuff. And then us as Gaijin foreigners, because I did an article just recently about picking up girls in Japan and what they call nampa.
Oh, nampa, yeah.
And I did one for how guys can pick up Japanese girls and how girls can pick up Japanese guys.
I saw it. I liked it, but I haven't read the article yet.
So, one of the things is because we're foreigners, it's a lot easier for us, especially if you go up to a girl. When you were single, and you're still single, I don't know if you know this.
Well, just
you're on video.
Yeah, I'm just sort of like, just met someone I think like 2 weeks ago, so it's
2
pretty
weeks
fresh.
Here in Japan?
No, over in England, so yeah.
Well, what stays in the podcast is
what's said in the podcast.
It's for everyone to see. Or
for everyone to see.
But we only have like 40 views.
Yeah.
But the way guys, foreigners, gaijin, hook up with girls, it's easy. Specifically, this is how it works. If you talk to a girl in English and she responds in English, you've already got an in. Because she took the time to study English, or she, made an effort to remember the English that she learned in school, meaning that she has a penchant for foreigners.
Yeah.
Right. So you're already, points up right there. And then if you have confidence, then, you'll be able to, take her, sweep her right off of her feet. No doubt. But,
second roll.
The way Japanese guys do it, and there was an article in Japan Today or something like that about how 80% of God damn, it's loud. 80% of Japanese women don't accept guys who are picking. That's going to be the only thing that they hear.
Which I think is good. I like it.
Yeah, it ruined my story. Thanks, buddy. So, if What the fuck? You
So
win.
you were talking about like
You were talking
how the
about
Japanese girls who
guys in the
speak
Japanese
English.
times.
You already
Yeah.
got a
Oh
foot.
yeah,
you already got a
80%
foot
of
in
the Japanese girls won't accept a guy who tries to pick her up, and it's like some of the lines and stuff that they were talking about. And one of the biggest factors was they don't have confidence. They don't look like they're confident. They're like, maybe you want to go out or something like that. And it's like, who would accept that? Even if you just met some guy on the street and he's like, hey, how about maybe go and have a beer? You'd be like, oh, man, that doesn't sound like fun. Not with you.
I disagree.
Yeah. Okay.
If some guy came up and said, "Hey, you want to have a beer?" It's not like he came up and said, "Sex okay." He said, he said beer, which is the magic word.
Okay.
Yes. He said, "You want to have a beer?" I'm like, yeah.
Well, okay, not like that. But at any rate, someone who's not
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, beer, okay. But what if they're like, hey, maybe you like movies? Do you like movies? You want I don't know, go see a movie? You'd be like, dude, go away. Anyone would be like that. So girls are not going to be any different. The only way you're going to have a better chance is if you're good looking like this guy.
He's the good-looking one.
It's a good looking one, yeah.
Yes, the reason I'm not getting too many Japanese girls is because I'm too interested in the European and French girls that are at the University of Niigata. Sorry, Japanese girls. I
Beware, French girls.
They're not
you know?
watching.
no, do not beware. Do not beware. It's a good time.
No, it's good.
Actually, that happened to me in high school. I
What?
went up to a girl and asked her if she liked movies. Oh, yeah, actually, if she would like to go to the movies. And she was a Japanese girl, and I had the biggest crush on this girl. And it took me like 2 months to get the courage to ask her to go out.
Go on.
Why? I was like 16.
Go on. So how did it end up?
Well, it ended up that I said, "Would you like to go to a movie?" And she said, "Yes, I like movies."
Lucky.
Yes, I like movies.
That's like if a guy came up to you and said, "Hey, you want to have a beer?"
Yeah,
You'd be
yeah,
like,
so-
"Hell yeah, I like beer."
Well, I didn't know how to ask
Your
her.
best
I'm
song
nervous,
is
right?
beer, 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 beer. I need a beer.
That's not how it goes. But anyway, yeah. So, but she said, "Yes, I like movies," and she was really happy because I didn't realize that she didn't speak English that well. She was only in the ESL program.
Oh.
So she was like, "Yes, I like movies," and then she started talking about the movies she liked. I like action movies. And I didn't know how to ask her. Like, I lost my cool, and I lost my confidence. I was like, "Yes, I like movies too." And then we talked about movies, but I never asked her. Like, we never set a date or anything.
Oh.
I completely blew it, and I still regret it.
You
this
need
day.
to apologize to your penis.
Well, I was 17, so I was 16, and I was a very pure boy and a good boy, and my mom watches these. I don't have a penis. Right?
So yeah, dating in Japan is actually really easy for Gaijin, but some Gaijin don't have all that good luck. Even when they look really good.
Is what it is.
What?
I tried to be his wingman, all right? This
Wingman, yeah, exactly.
You did not succeed at being my way. You just come in.
No.
We're like
You
the other
fucking came
side.
in and messed me up.
It's
what
not.
you did.
It's yeah. You see, the thing is that you're not really getting. You go up to girls and you'll talk to them and stuff, but you're totally like talking to them about stuff. There's
You
no.
shouldn't talk about stuff, apparently.
Yeah.
No, you should, but you need to create a connection, right? So you need to play games with them.
Well,
It'd be
how's
like-
your luck with the foreign girls at the college there?
Good enough.
Good enough?
Good enough.
Do they watch the podcast? Because
We'll find
enough
out.
if they're not watching the podcast, then you're striking out there, buddy.
Here's the thing: when I would go out and I would see him or meet him at the place that we always go to. The local's awesome.
That's where I met.
Yep.
That's where you met me. Yeah, that was back in January.
Yeah, it
That was
was.
a long time ago. I'm mentioning.
That's a long time ago. Yeah.
My fiance's birthday, actually.
Yeah, it was. Was it
Yeah.
the 5th, the 16th of January? No.
It was just after her birthday. There was 2 girls that had a birthday at the same time.
Yeah.
Every time he'll find a really good-looking girl there that has never come in there before. Talk to her for hours, maybe get their number, and then they leave, and then he's still there. It's like,
Yeah, but that's actually good. I think that's better.
huh?
Yeah, you don't need to.
Steve,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
all these girls that I've talked to, I was checking them out, scoping them out, seeing who they were, how they feel around them. If they walk away, that's because I don't want to go with them.
Or because they had to go home.
But beggars can't be choosers, eh?
I'm sorry, no, no. They went somewhere else.
No.
You gotta.
It's because they left with their other guy. What?
What is it?
What is this?
Brian,
That was his index finger.
Sure.
Index finger.
I brought you something as well, you know? No.
It's for you.
That one is so good.
I don't know what you're thinking about, but I'll take myself somewhere else if you're
No, but from what I heard, like, you know, you probably have to sort of, I don't know how you met your fiancés, whatever, you know, Japanese. I don't know whether you are. I just met you like, you know, an hour ago.
She's upstairs.
Go on.
Oh, she's upstairs. Okay, go on. Basically, you know, to sort of like to get a foot in the door, it's like you sort of have to go out more with like her friends, and then you've got like sort of a good chance of maybe being accepted, or is that something?
No, I think that makes it like, okay, I'm from a rural area.
You don't want to date her friends. You want to date her.
Yeah,
you
but
don't want to
that's
get.
sort
not
of lets you
necessarily
in.
true.
She lets you in into her
If all
circle.
of our friends
No.
are hot.
Yes.
You're greedy.
Yeah, I'm not greedy. I'm just practical.
I'm not gonna be your wingman. It'd be like,
I have a fiance. I'm happy. I'm perfectly happy. I have 2 cats.
we'll go to the bar. We'll
That's
do
a whole lot of
the gig,
Cats.
and you'll leave with all the girls, and I'll be there with the bass going
No. The bass players always get the chicks.
whatever.
That's
You're already
the
married,
truth.
Steve. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you're married.
You're married, Steve.
Or we can sort
With
of
a child.
pass them on to Brian or
But
something.
I think
Right.
everyone has their own way of picking people up or getting. And I don't think you necessarily.
Okay,
want-
so
don't leave
yeah,
them
everyone
that
has their
night.
own way, and some people are successful, and some people aren't.
Yeah, but because you don't have to pick them up that night. There's no point in like getting them that night
That is true.
because I think that loses This is a completely different podcast, but it just ruins the whole thing. Because do you want to be with someone who's that easy to pick up?
No. You don't understand. It's this female psychology. According to the mystery method.
Yeah, but I have some issues with this book.
Okay,
Not
well,
all
it's
of
true.
them,
It works. So.
But yeah, it works. But does it? I've run into some problems when you meet people when you're drunk. Because when you're at a drinking
One of the
place-
big things in that book is don't drink. You don't
Right,
drink.
But that's one of the problems I have with
Well, then you're not doing it right. So
No,
there's,
I'm
it's
doing it.
the problem isn't the book. The problem is your style.
I
Everyone has their own style. Some of them work.
When
Some
I
of them
go
don't.
out to a bar,
Go on.
I'm there to drink.
Okay,
I'm not
so
there to pick up girls. If I want to pick up girls, I'd go to like an exercise place where a lot of hot chicks are hanging out in bikinis or whatever.
so you're saying hot chicks don't go to drink?
They're not wearing bikinis. See, he understands what I'm talking about.
I don't see why he does, because there's a place called the Longboard, and lots of girls with
I don't know.
bikinis go there.
This place sounds intriguing.
I've gone to the longboard a few times. Yeah,
I
but
haven't been.
There's
there
lots
yet.
of girls in bikinis that go there.
They're there
So-
during the day. Well, yeah, you can go there during the day.
Mixing beer and bikinis. I don't know. It just sounds dangerous to me.
That's how we like it.
Sounds a bit like Miami or something,
Sounds
you know?
good. Well, no, I mean, I'm from a different generation. I'm from a rural community. I just like that word.
Rural.
Well, I'm
yeah.
just saying, you got a lot of ideas and whatnot about your
Suburban.
preconceptions about how
I change
things
my mind
work.
all the time, though. I change. I'm gonna change. My opinion's gonna change in like 5 minutes. I mean, that's.
But
pretty
that
much
band
the way I
name
am.
is still settled because you said it in probably 10 minutes time it probably changes, but that has not changed yet.
I still like bikinis and beer. Yes.
No, your band name.
Oh, my band name. You mean
It is
Yeah.
still.
I'm wearing pants.
I'm wearing pants. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
with
wearing
that. Go with
pants.
that.
I'm wearing pants. IWP.
WP.
IWB.
IWP.
Ikebukuro Westgate Parko. Do you know that?
Ikebukuro what?
Westgate Parko.
Oh, Ikebukuro. That's the place I was trying to think of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Seibu Ikebukuro line.
Mm.
I used to. That's where I walked from Ikebukuro to Tokorozawa. It was crazy.
Well, the sort of Japanese TV show out there, like about sort of yakuza, young people with like dyed blonde hair.
Oh, really?
It's quite cool. Beating up,
Beating up who?
like gang sort of culture.
Oh, they're fighting each
They're
other.
fighting each other. Yeah. Mm.
So that's fun, apparently.
Yeah,
I
of
don't know.
course.
There's something about like getting physical to the guys. It's not. No offense. sense. I mean, you guys are great and everything, but I don't want to like wrestle with you. You know what I mean?
All right, guess what, guys?
It's time.
Is it already time?
Yeah, it's time.
It's already time, but we didn't get to talk about porn.
You just did.
Oh, okay. So
all right, we're done.
Yeah.
Yay. You know, there's so many things to talk about in Japan, and we're gonna have enough material for like years
Forever.
and years.
We're never gonna run out of material.
Right, yeah, and stories. I had a bunch of stories I wanted to tell, but I didn't have time. So
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. Everybody brought their stories, except Tristan. You didn't tell us much.
I was like eating, you know. I'm sort of listening.
Enjoying.
It's like you know, the senpai culture. You know, I'm just like a tourist. I'm just like, you know.
Yeah, you're like 3 feet taller than all of us.
Yep.
Together.
Yeah, after you know the camera's down now. You know, I got back on.
He barely fit.
All right, everybody. That's it. So everybody say goodbye.
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 Until next time.
Thank you very much for having me.
Aren't you gonna say it?
Traveling
See
on
ya.
a
Traveling on a dime.
Traveling on a dime.
No, I don't have to say traveling on a dime. You know what? My signature is this.
Gaijin Smash.
Yeah, everybody.
See
ready?
ya.
Gaijin Smash.
Yeah.
Gaijin Smash!
Bye-bye.
Bye.